must act.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. I went ahead and looted everything here. You can see the map is filled out. This is that thing I couldn't get on top of the building. It just wouldn't let me loot it, so I'm not worrying about it. So I went ahead and looted all this stuff. There was nothing super amazing, and we are heading down to keep going to find the
victory awaits.
The rebels that have been causing trouble.
Sins hidden in the heart.
Got a trap, so we need to send Argenta through. Also, the Eldar gal that is with us has told us that our planetary governor has been influenced by Slaanesh.
I have learned much in my exile.
Is your list demolition higher than... No, I wonder why it had your let go do it instead of Argenta.
A trivial task.
The runes from the lines in ancient Xenoth poem that tells of the creation of Lilithian, of turning a lifeless dead world into a blooming garden.
I won't tolerate weakness.
We only have a 70% chance to climb up there. Alright, let's give it a shot.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Come up there and have Cassia standing on that bomb. That trap was terrible. Ooh, a lot of stuff here. What do we get? Auto rifle, an auto gun, grenades, a data slate. Kurt, I know it's been rough for you since the meeting by the ruins. First contact leaves an impression on everyone, but when I recommended you to the commander, I never thought you wouldn't have the stomach to process the truth. Think what you want, but I'm still your friend. I don't want anything to happen to you because of your own stupidity. I saw your bag with the packs of nutrients and our lads brought from the settlement. And if you thought no one would notice a couple of clips missing from Torban's backpack, you thought wrong. I want to give you a chance. Return the goods. You know every Nutribar counts these days, and stuff that grows in the forest is no longer edible. And we're in need of weapons more than ever. I can guess why you need all this. You want to split, abandon our cause, go back home, and pretend nothing happened. But I'm not writing this to appeal to your conscience. I just want to say that you're a marked man now, Kurt. After meeting with the higher-ups, cutting and running is the worst thing you can do. They are watching those who've seen them. They won't let you leave. Let's talk. Just talk, you and me, in private. Let me know where you're in camp. Alright, so the higher-ups appeared to have killed Kurt.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Well, let's go down to the beach, see if there's anything down here. The back of a corpse's head. There is a strange, narrow hole that does not look like it came from any conventional Imperial weapon. A hole that could have been left by a thin blade piercing the skull. I'm going to guess that's our buddy Kurt.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
The plant is covered in pulsating purple spores that appear to be indications of some unknown disease.
It's about time.
More cats.
How many foes have you, Alantak?
We have been ambushed.
Running binary override.
Not as big a cats as
My family's
when we encountered a bunch of them.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Ow! Leave Cassie alone.
If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath you. I understand your intent.
Wow. You're like almost no chance to hit these folks.
I'll do it. You might.
But that mod we put on, you know, basically gives us a 95% chance to hit
As the Emperor commands, I act.
every single shots.
Nothing I can't do. Already done. Nothing I can't do.
Oh, this blows up and hits a ton of people here. Okay.
You didn't stand a
I
chance.
forgot that greatsword has that big area effect attack where it hits, you know, everything around you as well as what you swing at. And that would have hit Cassia, who's already kind of beaten up.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
All too. There's nowhere to hide.
Oh, got the parry out. Oh, we didn't get the free swing. Should have got the free swing. Oh, we still got a point left. Let's go ahead and put
Not
this
a
back on.
problem for me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
High momentum.
I've seen worse battles than
All right,
this.
Abelard, finish the
I
job.
will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
All right, good job, guys. Nothing there. Okay.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Trap.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Another trap.
The Emperor favors me today. Duty prevails.
Alright, so we got a Xenos lore.
Never doubt me.
The massive statue depicts one of the gods of the Eldari, an ancient Xenos race that once inhabited vast regions of the galaxy.
None shall stand in my way.
This is an awareness.
I have failed my kin.
Giant ravenous creature is covered in spikes and bone growths. Well, they're not red, though they are rebels. Some loot. We got Eldari and then that Muraran that she talked to us about.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
He's trying to activate that web portal. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to be friendly. The tall being in a fine long garment turns to you, their face hidden behind a blank visor of their helmet. When they begin to speak, even from a distance, you feel the air around the figure grow cold. Monkey, you should not be here. Yurliet strides forward, her eyes flashing. Muraran, I'm calling you to account. You said that the great danger threatening Liliathan lurked in the hearts of the Maquis in their greed and ignorance, and all the while another enemy was looming over this world. An enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Silatharesh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me, did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Liliathians' future? Did you lie to me? After Yurliet's words, the two tall Eldari behind Muraran start moving. One looks around at the leader, while the other lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringes, as though the Eldari speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Muraran makes an imperious gesture, and the soldier meekly straightens up and salutes, staring at the Xenos with lavish devotion, or slavish devotion. The robed figure inclines their head, and then they begin to speak. Yurliet, the outcast, you left the path that was set out for you. You brought unknown Maquis to our refuge, and now you speak to me with unseemingly anger. Your long wanderings far from Kruderak have altered your mind and tainted your sight. If I may, I would like to say something. Ignored. My wanderings are the path I have chosen for myself, far from the walls of Kruderak. I have seen and come to know things that no other Eldari could, hidden away in a craft world their entire life. Why do you deny my words about Silatharesh? It is because you were lying to me and the kin when you showed us the true path? This Elentach was the first person to discover the coming of Silatharesh, one of those whom the Maquis call Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Mon Ki revealing paths, it's ludicrous. Mon Ki bring pain and strife, in our time and for all time. How can you trust a Mon Ki after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world, Muraran turns his head towards you. It was not chance that brought Rouge down. Mon Ki destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst the cold stars. The colors of these Xenos are painful to behold, but there is just as much pain in their hearts. Or could it be fear? Despair? I cannot tell. The hues are too strange, too... Ah! Cassia flinches as a trickle of blood runs down her cheek. I'm sorry to hear that your home was destroyed, but I wasn't there and know nothing of this calamity. Muraran gazes at you intently. If these words had come from an Aldari, I would have believed them. But you are merely a Mon Ki, a plaything of your own passions. Any emotion that takes hold of your soul can drive out all traces of reason and honor. You are playing with words and avoiding the question. Notes of desperation and rage are creeping into Yurliet's voice now. The Lilithian is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you're more concerned about the presence of the Elentach than the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you ever consider that your war might simply be hastening Sai Latharesh's triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. Muraran leans down over Yurliet, his tone menacing. You left Kruderak in our darkest hours to gratify your ego. You came to us here on Lilithian, and I accepted you as one of our own. I gave you a real purpose, Yurliet the outcast, and you dare insult me, a Farseer? It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive into dust with your own hands. I am a child of Asurian, Muraran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Aldari's, and my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the Mon Ki. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Elentach can see what you are blind to, Farseer. Yurlet's eyes are alight with fury. She pointedly lays her hand on her weapon, looking away from the Farseer. I am willing to help the Aldari defeat the archenemy, but first we must deal with the rebellions you have been orchestrating. Muraran turns his head towards you. So, Yurliet, the outcast, has revealed our secret to you. I am sure you have something to say on that regard, Mon Ki. If this world is in serious danger, there is no sense in fighting each other. Let us deal with our common enemy together. The name of that danger is Mon Ki. and I will see to it that the Liliathian is purged of these defiling her face. Then again, there is one way to prove to me that the Monkey truly do care about the well-being of their captured world. Eliminate the ruler of the Monkey sojourning on the Liliathian, and relinquish the governing of this world to me and my kin. The Liliathian herself will stand as surely as our agreement, as will your compatriots who live on it, and the profit that you will gain by tilling the maiden world. Murran tilts his head to the side. Our human helpers will replace the leaders of the Monkey. We will be the ones who govern the Liliathian from the shadows. And where's my guarantee that the planet and its inhabitants will be safe? You have the word of a child of Assyrian, who venerates life far more than any of you. What is more, Monkey, I have not the slightest desire to inflict harm upon Liliathian, the land of the Aldari ancestors. Murran says nothing for a few moments, and adds mockingly, I suppose my demands can be considered a gift to the likes of you. You could not wish for anything better than Aldari stewards to rule over Monkey without bloodshed. I like this one. I like both of the iconoclast ones. I'd like to ask about this, but I'm afraid it'll kind of like cancel out everything. Let's go ahead and do this one down here. We shall do things another way. I shall grant my protection to this form of alliance between Xenos and representatives of humanity. Together we shall destroy Vistenza and her associates, and then humans and Aldari will flourish on Janus under my patronage. The statement predicting future success is fallacious. Security dogmas are based on extensive statistical data on confrontations with Xeno races, and there have been 0 cases of successful coexistence. Murran stares at you for several seconds. At last he says, an alliance? That is how you interpret what I said? Then again, if you prefer that word, let us call it an alliance. We will protect Liliathian, but we will do so without violence. We will work for the interests of our race and our world through trusted Monkey, while we will remain in the shadows of the forests. This will be safer for everyone. If the Liliathian remain in our charge, I am willing to come to an agreement. We will not lose another kinsman, and we will be able to tend to this world, which has suffered so many years under humanity's yoke. As regards to the ruling Monkey, Murran makes a subtle gesture, and the Aldari behind him take off running into the forest. We will help you. The rebel nods in satisfaction. That's good. That's good. Our commanders should stay in charge. They'll know what to do. They'll know what's best, what pleases the God Emperor. He speaks the last words in a barely audible whisper, wincing as if from pain from a splitting headache. Yurlet gives you a long, studying look. Wait, Elentach, before you leave these forests forever, take me with you to the distant suns. The tale of the children of Asurian on the Lilathian has come to an end. But somewhere out there, among the cold stars of the cosmos that your kind calls the Expanse, there are others, deprived of home, lost, suffering. Yurliet shuts her eyes, and grief twists her finely sculpted features. We can help one another, Elentach. You will be my wings, and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough, Yurliet thinks for a moment and continues carefully, I promise you a wondrous reward, Elentach. The treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word and do not go back on our covenant. It is an honor to welcome an Adari wanderer into my ranks. The Aldari shifts slightly and lowers her head. A ghost of a smile appears on her lips. My heart sings at the thought of the Lilathian approaching liberation, but we must not rest while Sai Lanthresh's servants still mar the face of the maiden world. And remember your promise, Elentach. When we leave the Lilathian, it will be to go to the distant stars. Muraran saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. And I will fight beside you until the songs of the stars turns into a funeral lament. Alright, so no fighting. Yeah. Then there's something over here. That's Murmuran. Until the end of the life of the one who tainted Lothar with corruption, we have nothing to discuss. Alright. Let's head back. Let's go talk to the governor. Alrighty. Well, let's hope that this
Victory awaits.
deal with the Eldar does not come back to haunt us. Eldar are one of the armies I like playing in Warhammer 40k, so I kind of got a soft spot to them in my heart. The door guard bows ostensibly. Lord von Valencius, we are most delighted to welcome you as our guest. Would your lordship prefer to... Oh, that's that same thing. My entourage will accompany me. Greetings, your lordship. How may I be of assistance? You neglected to mention the strange changes in the planet's flora and fauna. Magos Vinzelex is a very wise man, but his fixation on evolutionary processes seem a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated, forests were cleared, and mountains raised across half of the planet. It is no surprise that we are still noticing the consequences of those changes. It is possible that the planet mutations are connected to waste runoff from the harvesting equipment, and the changes in the wildlife's behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area. Vistenza shakes her head with a laugh. Are you surprised by my knowledge of the topic? Our whole dynasty has dedicated itself to taming Janus, this pitiful yet stubborn planet. Every member of the Viet bloodline is versed in the fundamentals of planetary engineering and its consequences. The tech priest mentioned ancient ruins belonging to the Xenos. I know what you're referring. Strange structures of an unknown material. For the prevention of any unfortunate accidents, I ordered the area to be declared out of bounds for all. Some things are better left under the thick layer of dirt, beyond the grasp of even the enlightened minds of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Rumors have reached me about oddities among Janus's population. I don't deny it. Some of our experiments extract a higher toll on the population than others. You see, recently, one of the noble families of Janus has taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far, it has involved introducing experimental supplements to their food, and mental conditioning is monitored in monitored settlements. Sometimes procedures are disputed, and part of the population suffers from the side effects. The specialists of the Gravis family would be better placed to inform you on this subject, but alas, they are currently engaged in the field. I found the rebels' nest, Vistenza. Have you really, your lordship? What have you learned? Everything, Vistenza. I know everything. And now you have one chance to beg for mercy. Your lordship, but I have no idea what you're talking about. You have woven a web of deceit in vain. You can no longer hide behind the veil of ignorance. Ignatius has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the tormented Lilithian, walked amidst the decay that you brought to the maiden world. Enough of your lies, chaos wretch. Juliet! Vistenza exclaims breathlessly. How dare you, you filthy vermin! I'll have you flayed for that outburst. Your lordship, what is going on? The colors are darting to and fro like startled shadows. The colors know that they are the veil that stands between soul and the truth. If the veil falls, all will turn red and purple. Even now, I can already see the muted purple seeping through. I've already heard enough, Vistenza. But if you wish me to repeat myself, we know that your loyalties lie with the ruinous powers. Vistenja clenches her teeth so hard you hear a crack. I, daughter of House Viet, governor of Janus, and citizen of the Imperium, served no one other than the Emperor and the von Valentius dynasty. And what you are accusing me of is merely a tool at my disposal, a tool that I have the power and courage to use. Do you think ordinary methods would be enough to tame a demented planet? No. My family struggled for decades to subdue Janus, once and for all, and it was all in vain. But loyal servants of those families who have resided on Janus for centuries helped me to unlock a new source of power. Ancient knowledge, secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to a select few, and which grants power over nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors who were entrusted with Janus, who faithfully served the von Valentius dynasty, and who, with a madman's obsessiveness, hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent amongst the initiated was enough for me to start hearing the voices of angels in my ears. Angels who gifted me the keys to conquering this world. And before you offend my ears with more accusations or moral admonitions, remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted her life to turning Janus into the primary source of wealth in your protectorate. Remember whom your predecessor entrusted one of her most valuable worlds without fear of treachery or conspiracy. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing. Pascal's vox emits a pensive hiss. Behold, proof of why knowledge must remain in the hands of the worthy. Many lay people are capable of possessing it, but a wise mind that is not bound by oaths of obedience to the Omnici is vulnerable to corruption and free thinking, even more vulnerable than the mind of an ignorant commoner. What more proof do you need, Elentach? The Monkey has confessed her handiwork. In the name of the Emperor, I, Rouge Trader of the von Valentius dynasty, sentence you, Vistenza Janus Viet ab Aram af Coronas, to death. You have made a mistake in thinking that anyone could come to your aid on my world. Servants, to me! The guards aren't there anymore. Alright, let's see.
Follow my lead.
There we go.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Stop. There.
Got us a trap.
When the faithful are idle,
Argenta.
heresy grows. He's injured. I'm enraged.
Well, that trap triggered.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Let's see, we need some more heal kits on to Argenta. There we go.
I better myself through my service.
pistol. Pascal, check the door.
Irrefutable certainty.
Oh. Well, that gal just summoned a demonette. Captured noble, corrupted noble, corrupted noble, intoxicated noble. Alfred, I thought that was two heads. That kind of threw me off a little bit. All right.
Submit, and you'll die quickly. The masters demand your death!
Just a little bit of cover. Cassia. Put you there. Juliet. Let's put you there. All right, Pascal. So both of these are going to go before us. Oh, she like summons demons. We gotta kill her. Oh, she healed.
Out of my way! Death to the weak!
Alright, we gotta get that summoner.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
I move as if unseen.
Alright, let's
If it serves your cause.
do that. Do
If
that.
I must.
Do that. And do that. Alright, so Cassia. Can Cassia see this gal? Yes, alright. So we are going to do that on Yearlet. See, that's got a chance of killing this one, but it might hurt. Yeah, I just don't like the fact that it can punch through. Like that and hit us. So it doesn't have the range there, but we can click on this, we can click on that.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. I'm afraid not.
No line of sight.
If I may.
Okay, and then we want to go ahead and can't see them. That's should be able to see them right down the line there, but evidently not.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not
Well, let's buff up
accustomed
your
to being
left.
ordered around.
Alright, Ignatius. Or not Ignatius, this is Abelard here.
At your beck and call. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Give some. I should have done that up here, but.
Let's see how they respond to this. Suits my purposes. Nothing I can't do. Already done. Nothing I can't do. Nothing of value.
And we got 2 movement points out of it.
Embrace excess. Spurn the
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is worthless. I will not.
No, it's right there. Ah, bless it.
Guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak.
Nice shooting, Tex. Alright, what do you got on you here? No armor. High Oblivion, horror of the Warp. Alright.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Ooh, nice shot. I'm gonna start putting some hits on her.
I'll do it.
I serve the ruinous powers. For the glory of
Ow.
I am unsatisfied.
Did more damage to that demonette.
Follow my
Another demonette. Ugh. No! Oh, I hate stun grenades. How many stun grenades we got going? Oh, the Eldar. Keep our word to the Monkey. Guardians. Cool. Hopefully you can be helpful.
My vow is to see the analysis successful.
Ecstasy.
The scriptural prognosis
That up there.
favorable.
Oh yeah, she summons every turn. We gotta kill her. I forgot to check.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Pitiful These spooky flashes are choking me.
Alright, perplexed, not stunned, so just drop on stats. Perplexed, not. Okay, so everyone's perplexed and not stunned. That's good. Alright, so she's got to get closer to get a shot at what's her face.
I approach the designated position. That is beneath me.
Can't see it. This stupid statue here is messing with us. Oh, Eldari Guardian right there.
This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, already got it set up. We don't need to use that power.
If it serves your cause.
Let's do that. Get an automatic shot on her next turn.
I have read tomes of
We'll
military
see if
tactics.
this
Isn't
counts
this
as
a
that
job
next
for the
turn.
serfs?
No, it does not. All right.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. If it serves your cause.
We almost got her. Now let's finish off this demon.
If you insist.
I'm a member.
Oh, an extra turn.
In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Need to finish off her. $86, no matter which one I do.
I understand your intent.
All right, got the demon summoner down. Ooh, still get a shot. That must have been from this. Attack against the target at the start of the next turn, can't miss. That's what she used. All right. Cool. That's a wicked combination.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. This team
And then
is
we need to
beneath me.
be a little less noticeable. First, see if Avalar's got that on him. No. Maybe it's Ignatius. Let's put it on Ignatius.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It will be done.
Nope, 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 nope. Only got 3 things, so we're going to charge her.
At your beck and call.
And we're going to strike her.
It will be done.
Stride forwards.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Ow!
Forge ahead! Not a problem for me. Nothing I can't. There's nowhere to hide. Suits my purposes.
High momentum.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice shooting.
I am his will made manifest. This is why I was chosen. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Nice. A lot of fire in there.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without deed eradicated.
She is brutal.
Envy is the tread of his faithful.
I don't think we can get a shot off of her. Nope, just out of range. Can we put this on her? Nope. What's she got going here? 25 armor, that's not much. 40 dodge. There's a force field. 50% chance to, so half of all attacks are going to do nothing against her. And then she regenerates wounds of allied demonic creatures.
I move swiftly to strike. If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. If I must.
Nice shot.
I am not your
Shade.
Xenos pet monkey.
And do that.
This tedium is beneath me. I understand your intent.
Nice shot. There's not much left of her.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty. Indeed.
Already done. All too easy.
High momentum.
Alright. Yurliet lowers her weapon, but her shoulders remain tense. She finally catches her breath, shaking her hair out of her face with a fluid motion, and looks at you. You have done your duty, Elentach. From now on, the Liliathian has hope for the future. A future without Sai Lantharesh and her followers. This world has yet to be cleansed, but there is time for everything. Now is the time to thank you. Yurliet bows her head slightly. So the heretic is dead. Now what? There's no doubt that our visit has stirred up the inhabitants of this place, but it is unlikely that their devotion to She Who Thirsts will outweigh their fear of your authority. Whatever is based in your society, you have nothing to fear. I will most likely return to Janus in the future. I must keep an eye on my worlds. Yurliet nods pensively. Voices dwindling, the landscape is safe. This place must be cleansed. Burn it, monkey! We have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Do not forget what you promised us, monkey. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I've been Sir Joseph. You guys are amazing. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.